Greetings, YouTube. Happy Wednesday. Wednesday is a really exciting time. First off, when I make it to Wednesday, there's just something about life that I feel like I'm doing okay. You know, I'm halfway through the week. If I can just literally get over the hump, as it is known, I'm going to be okay. And now that I am back teaching classes, there's just something about getting to Wednesday that is comforting. And of course, Wednesdays for the next several weeks are filled with opportunities to. I still think this thing is a terrible idea, the $40 crystal, because you're paying $40 for a 5-star 90% of the time. But as a reminder, Wednesdays, for those of you who have the right progressions to see this, and they don't normally, that's Cavalier and above, this is now with the corrected drop rates. Now, I will say, it still bugs me a little bit, and maybe you think I'm being too critical, and if you think that, go, so be it. But I think this should be the correct drop rate. There's a big difference between a 4.5% 6-star and a 3% 6-star in the odds of landing a 6-star in one of these Nexus crystals. And yet, apparently, the corrected drop rates now are what they say they are, which is 3%. 24% for a 5-star here. In here, it is 16. 8% difference on a 5-star, 1.5% difference on a 6-star. I don't know why they did the middle ground between when they were incorrect last week, and it was 1.5% for a 6-star and like 12% for a 5-star, and what I think the Cavalier Daily Special should be, which is what I think everything should be, because you should take the most common best pro player odds and put them as the current odds across crystals. It sells more crystals. It's more luck for players. It's a better value for their dollars. And then when they land on somebody great, well, then you can say, well, hey, guess what? Now you need ISO, and you should spend your money on that. Or signature stones or awakening gems, as the economy of the game is once again shifted. Well, speaking of the economy of the game, I did a very late video last night in which I read an update from Kabam that starting today, we would get the first of several, probably relatively small compensation packages for Alliance War. Now, you will notice this compensation package is relatively small in the sense that it's only including 2 of each of these boosts, but my hope is that just as we have seen with the Alliance Quest compensation, we might see this exact same compensation, if not something similar, 2 or 3 times in the next month. The fascinating thing to me is that I don't do Alliance War. So maybe, just maybe, I will, at least to get the minimum, because I can use these potions and revives and not care. But then again, it's been so long. It's literally been over 2 years, maybe about 2.5 years since I've done Alliance War. But, we have the level 2 Alliance Quest team revives, the level 5 Alliance Quest team health potions, and the level 5s are huge. I mean, 20,000 health. That is a lot. These are by far the worst. They're RNG related. Alliance War crystals, who cares? And then 30,000 loyalty, which, considering I just burned a ton of loyalty, all my loyalty, on 6-star Unstoppable Colossus, I should care about starting to build up my loyalty stash again. So, this is nice. This is good. I don't know how to feel about it because I am a observer of this. Are you excited about this from an Alliance War perspective? YouTube, let me know. By the way, the message says, while we are still working out correcting some issues with gameplay in the contest, we also want alliances to get back to a regular routine. To assist you in the battle realm as the newest season of Alliance Wars begins, we have attached some useful resources to this message. Tap below to claim them now. We apologize if any of the language in this message is unclear. It was translated via third-party automation in order to alert you as quickly as possible. That is just a bizarre message to add at the end of this. So we're going to claim this. I do need to spend the last part of this video just reinforcing what some of you have told me, whether it be in the comments to videos I've made in the last 24 hours or just in the past several weeks in general. And that is, even since last week's patch, I think it was last week, your game has worked worse than ever. Not just for crashes, but especially lags. You are tapping the screen is not inputting the tap. You're missing your parries. You're missing decks as usual. You are most notably doing what I call the touch fuzzy get dizzy Yoshi's Island issue, where when you go into a fight, everything slows down. The worst thing about that lag bug is that you slow down to a crawl, but somehow the inputs of the defender are normal. And so it's like they're hitting in fast motion and you've got no chance because you're hitting in slow motion. And sometimes I'll try to minimize the screen or I'll pause it and it could work, but most of the time it still doesn't. And of course, if you're in Alliance War or Alliance Quest, every second that you have to pause it takes you away from the fight. So even with this compensation, I get those of you who are still outraged that it's nice to get compensation, but you just want the game to be fixed. We just don't know when that's going to be, and we have to do our best to be patient because we have no other choice, literally. Well, there you go. So much to do today. Hopefully the compensation slash, I shouldn't say compensation, I should say the earned rewards for the Summer of Pain will also be claimable, right? The Summer of Pain finale is here. And now with Alliance events, we're just waiting. I'm going to just check this real quick. I'm getting ready to teach anyway, but I'm just going to check this real quick and make sure I haven't missed it. Okay, there's the usual. Okay, Summer of Pain stuff not there yet, but hopefully will be soon. Remember, the safest thing to do is choose Mutant, but it depends on your roster, your needs, and who you enjoy playing with, quite frankly. Have a great rest of your very busy Wednesday. Thanks for watching.